whatever you send out needs to have a friendly, warm tone. We can't accuse people of not coming back. We need that clear call to action. We don't want any passive aggressive tones. We want to be really positive with them. They don't come back, then maybe they're not ready. So that change, maybe you're not the right person for them. That's cool. Not everybody's the right person for everybody else. Not every naturopath, a nutritionist, herbalist, practitioner is listening to my podcast because I'm not the right person for them. That's okay. But it needs to be very clear how they reconnect with us. We need these emails, these SMSs.
Mentoring with Geraldine is a bite-sized practitioner podcast for naturopaths, nutritionists, herbalists, coaches, and practitioners. This podcast responds directly to the needs of you, the practicing natural therapist. We have interviews during the holiday season and business and mindset support each week, so you'll get the variety you need to enjoy and stay motivated in your practice. Don't forget to subscribe to receive the weekly episodes. And if you want to connect with me, always check the show notes because that's where you'll find the links to book appointments and, of course, to join the Academy, the membership group where there's constant connection and community with like-minded practitioners. Now, let's get started.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mentoring with Geraldine and the Bite Size Podcast. How the devil are you? What is going on with you and how are you feeling about things in general? It's winter, it's cold, but there's been rain here. What is it you're feeling inside you towards your job, towards what you do? Last week, we talked about being visible while on holiday. If you're anything like me, you've got another cold, and so you're so happy about that, which makes it difficult to bring that mojo. So this week, I thought, well, let's try and make it easy for you to get your clients to rebook after you've been sick, after you've been on holiday, or when the weather's a bit rotten, or maybe where you live, it's beautiful. And so you're reveling in the fact you can wear a winter coat because it's only 20 or something. So we need to stay visible on our break. So hopefully you set, automated posts into your social media so that you can, so people know you still exist, even if you're telling them you're on holiday. But this time, what I thought we'd talk about is how to get them to come back. So I've got a little treat for you, and that I only do it with ChatGPT, and you can do it with ChatGPT too. But I've just got you some reconnection messages, some rebooking email prompts that you can send out. So you just need to go to www.geraldineheadley.com and you'll be able to scroll down to the bottom of the front page. You'll see podcasts at the bottom. And in there, you will see, it's just a PDF download. It's just, 2 pages. But it's going to mean that you've got those really simple lines. It will take you 1 second. There's some posts for social media. There's even a text in there. I didn't think of that. Chatty thought of that for me, which was very handy. And a couple of emails. Just download it, use it, easy. We need to make life easy, and I need to make life easy for you as well as for myself. So it's just sitting there. Why not try it? And yeah, you could just go and do it yourself, but maybe my chat will give something different to what yours gives. And so then you have even more options. Maybe you already have them and you just need to rewrite them, redesign them. What have you actually got in there? It really matters that we reconnect with our clients when we've been away, even briefly. They need an invitation or a reminder to book in. And that's also for people who've fallen off. Where are they? Why aren't they coming back? What's the reason for that? Everybody has a busy life. Don't put your problems onto them. Oh, they haven't come back because I'm terrible. Nonsense. They haven't come back because they're busy, or maybe you overgave. And so they were overwhelmed. They had too much information, too many things to do. And so we need to get them back in with us in a way that's not bothering them, but rather supporting them. Okay. So when you're doing your social media posts, maybe you can share a story about a client who reconnected with you. So I have the client, Christine. I have no clue. I doubt she's listening to my podcast, thankfully. She's a client, Christine, and she's one of my first clients, apparently. I don't remember her at all. Her son came to me. Don't remember him at all either. But I had lots of clients over the years who came to me and said, oh, yeah, Christine told me to come to you. You know her, don't you? And I go, yeah, okay. And then finally her partner came to see me. Amazing, hey? So we reconnect with people in different ways. Other people, she was still telling people about me because I'd helped her so much. But we have to reconnect with these people. Honestly, I had no clue who she is. So she's probably not the best example who's someone who reconnected with me. But she got other people to connect with me. They all knew her. And I said, yes, of course I know her. But here's someone who's reconnected through other people with me. But what about the ones who didn't come back? Or the ones, I have one lady, I have to make up a name for her. I'll call her Jean. So Jean, I wouldn't see her for ages. And then I'd see her 3 or 4 times in a row. So I made sure that I sent a Christmas message. Now, one year I sent out Christmas in July messages to everyone, and that got her coming back in. And the reason I saw her every Christmas, like the first couple of years, she'd book in, I'd get 3 or 4 in a row from November onwards, because she'd start panicking about Christmas. She'd have her husband's family over for Christmas, and they had attitudes and all of these problems, and nobody was really helping. And she felt very stressed by it. She's working full time. I had a daughter, still have a daughter, and they had a lot to do, and she was expected to do it all. So she needed that. She had a lot of anxiety that we dealt with in the appointment, as well as me offering tips and support of her to deal with all of these people and all of the things that need to be done. So by sending her that reminder, in her case, twice a year, because I knew she needed to start coming in November, I got her to come back. And then there'd be these big lags of 6 months. And then her anxiety would build up towards Christmas, and she'd come back to see me because I reminded her that I existed. We have to remind people. And it's a common mistake that we don't make. We go away on a break. We've gone silent while we're away, and we're waiting for our clients to reach out to us. Why are they going to reach out to us? In the meantime, they've had Dr. Google, they've had ChatGPT, they've had their friend tell them who to see, or maybe they've met another naturopath when they're on holiday, and that naturopath has said, hey, I work online, here's my details, and they're connecting with them, whereas you've stopped connecting. And we shouldn't overthink a message. So those emails and the text messages and everything that are in the PDF download, they're short, sweet, to the point. Let's not ramble. Let's not go into it. Let's not worry. Let's not, in our brains, be freaking out about what this person is thinking or anything else. A generic, I'm back, with a clear next step, that is the booking link, is what your clients need, what they're expecting. They don't want anything else. They don't want anything really big. So remember, whatever you send out needs to have a friendly, warm tone. We can't accuse people of not coming back. We need that clear call to action. Okay. We don't want any passive aggressive tones. We want to be really positive with them. They don't come back. Then maybe they're not ready. So that change, maybe you're not the right person for them. That's cool. Not everybody's the right person for everybody else. Not every naturopath, the nutritionist, herbalist, practitioner is listening to my podcast because I'm not the right person for them. That's okay. But it needs to be very clear how they reconnect with us. We need these emails, these SMSs. But remember, if all of this feels too hard for you, you're worried about it, I've got a VA that can, what VAs that will help you do it. Angeline can set this all up for you. She can put it all in your email server, so could Ella, and they'd all be done for you. And then these can run, these engagement campaigns. You can create that engagement campaign. You can go into ChatGPT or Claude or whatever you're using and say, please create a re-engagement campaign. This is the job that I do. So there's lots of ways we have to reconnect. So it's a good idea if you mention limited spots or dates to encourage action. Obviously, we want to do that truthfully, but at the same time, it is truthful that you might have, maybe you work from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. on a Thursday, and the whole Thursday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. is empty. But you don't mind having lunch at 1 o'clock and settling into the office, so that's okay. The 2 p.m. is always a good one to fill. So that's the one you say is a limited, I have one space at 2 p.m. It's not a lie. There is only one 2 p.m. on a Thursday. That's how the clock works. We've got a 2 a.m. and a 2 p.m. There's only one 2 p.m. on a Thursday. That's the space that you are booked. So just say that one space. If the other times get booked as well, fantastic. So you're being truthful, but you're not saying, hey, the rest of the day is empty as well, take your pick. You're just making sure that the time that you want booked, the time that is great for you to be booked, like 2 p.m. is a fantastic time. It's before school pickup. It's easy for people to think about, to get to, all of the things. 2 p.m. is a wonderful time. You can have a late lunch as someone in an office. So think about what is a good time for me to be advertising. Always include the book now button and do it on Google My Business as well. Make sure that you're on Google My Business. We don't want them to have to hunt for anything. We want to make it easy for them. Have you got an incentive? Book before Friday and I'll give you my recipe ebook, or something that you've created anyway that's just sitting there that you've forgotten about. What have you got? During COVID, right at the beginning, I sent out an email to everybody with a meditation to help people sleep. And I had 3 people who emailed me and said, do you mind if I share this with my office and my coworkers? Absolutely not. Go for it. And I got clients simply because I'd sent something that they could share. I got one client, which was really odd because I was like, yeah, maybe I don't get their email. If I let them have that, that's not necessarily brilliant. But at the same time, everybody's locked at home. Something to help people rest and relax is a good idea. And in that email was a call to action. In that email was a booking button. So of course they could book anyway, no matter if the email was shared or not. So you sort of weigh it up. Is there an incentive that you can add in there? Is there something special you can add? Now, there is a template for you sitting, as I've said, on my website. So go and grab that. So I think next week we'll talk about celebrating some client wins and how we can use that to boost our retention, to boost your confidence, to boost client confidence. And if you want help, as I've said, setting up this rebooking emails or any emails or social media or whatever, let me know. My VAs can help you. They can help sort it out for you. Yeah, you pay them, but they're so fast at these things, it doesn't turn out to be very much money. So it's fantastic. So number 1, have you set up messages to tell your clients you're away, or now to tell your clients that you're back? You're keeping it warm and personal, remembering that if they don't book in, that's a choice. They might be busy. They might still be on holiday. And you've got the free templates if you want to go and grab them. Usual deal, make sure you subscribe, race down the bottom, give me 5 stars. We all love 5 stars, don't we? And let me know how you go. I love emails. I'm going to reply to you if you email me. So let me know how you go, and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Cheers. See ya.
Thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast for the weekly episodes. If you'd like even more support and learning, then the Academy is for you. Here you'll find part 2 of the herbal discussions, more clinical learning, and case studies to support your clients in practice. Bye for now.